Hi Pokefans, the Tera Raid event for Mismagius and Drifblim in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has begun today. Now, according to the details, you will be able to catch Mismagius in Pokemon Violet version and Drifblim in Pokemon Scarlet version. This event will run till January 2022, so you do have 2 more days left to go ahead and get this Pokemon. As usual, to find the other version exclusive Pokemon, you can easily go ahead and find them in Pokeportal Tera Raid Battles. So all you have to do is go ahead and get your game connected to the internet. In my case, since I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet, I do have to kind of find Mismagius here in the Pokeportal, hoping that we can actually find one right away. In case if you're going ahead and trying to catch a Pokemon not through the Pokeportal and through the map itself, then I would definitely recommend you guys go ahead and at least try to have it as a group. That way, if people who have only one version of the game, they can go ahead and get the other one. I think that's an easier way for everyone in our community to get a chance to get these Pokemons as well. Well, now that we are here and since I am trying to connect to a Tera Raid battle, let's go ahead and discuss more on the moveset that Mismagius will have as well as its different abilities. Currently, both Mismagius and Drifblim will be available in both 4-star and 5-star raids. If you're more interested in getting more rewards, I would definitely recommend going to the 5-star raid. But if you are just trying to kind of get the Pokemons since they are available in an event, then I would definitely recommend the 4-star raids. Going back to the moveset and ability, it seems like Mismagius in the 4-star raids will be around level 45 and Mismagius in the 5-star raid will be around level 75. Of course, the Tera type will be random and the ability for all of these will be standard as well. As for the moveset, the 4-star Tera Raid Mismagius will have Mystical Fire, Fake Tear, Hex and Confuse Ray. Additional moves will be Nasty Plot. As for the Mismagius in the 5-star Tera Raids, it will have the moveset Mystical Fire, Fake Tear, Shadow Ball and Power Gem. So Power Gem is the main move that you do have to kind of be a bit careful about. And of course the additional move once more will be Nasty Plot. As far as I've seen, it seems like Mismagius really likes to use Nasty Plot and kind of increase its special attack. It also tries to use Fake Tears multiple times as well. Power Gem will definitely get a boost if it does use Nasty Plot. So definitely my recommendation would be try to take it down in as much less moves as you can. By the way, here is my attempt in catching a Mismagius and this is actually a 5-star raid. As far as the Pokemon goes with which you will be battling, I think as long as you have a Pokemon around level 100 and it has a really good move against the Pokemon that you are going, I think that should be pretty fine. Right here, since Mismagius does have a bug Tera type, I did go with Cinderace as it does have some really good fire type moves. I would also recommend kind of increasing your special defense as well because Mismagius really likes to use Fake Tears, which will definitely decrease your special defense. It also will try to increase its special attack. So if you have a really good special defense, then I think it should be pretty fine. Right here, it seems like we have almost taken it down. But since it does have the Tera Shield up right now, we have a bit of a difficulty. Thankfully, one of the team member has been increasing the attack and special attack stat, which is definitely helping as well. Right here, I also got a lucky crit hit, which is pretty good. And for some reason, Mismagius is actually using Mystical Fire and it does this kind of in a turn. So I did get a bit lucky with that. Let's see if we can actually take it down in this battle. Right here, Mismagius also got Bird, which is pretty cool. And I think we'll be able to defeat this one before the timer runs out. Now, I do have to say the moveset that was given to Mismagius is really amazing because even Mystical Fire can actually decrease your special attack. As long as you have a team member who will kind of use the speak command to kind of increase your special attack stats, I think you should be pretty fine. In case if you are going through a battle and nobody is increasing the special attack stats, then I would recommend you guys go ahead and do that. As long as someone is constantly negating the special attack that is decreasing, I think you'll be able to do pretty good damage as well. Now here something tricky happened, but it seems like apparently the Cerulege right there did actually hit Mismagius before the timer ran out. So we were actually able to get a chance to catch this Mismagius. In my case, since this is the first Pokemon I'm catching, I'll go ahead and use an Ultra Ball. In this event, you can definitely go ahead and catch multiple of these Pokemons, so no worries on that. As usual, I am going with a Ultra Ball, and let's see if I can actually catch this one. Personally, I really like this animation right here. I mean, it looks super cool. And of course, we were able to catch this Mismagius. There we go. The rewards are pretty good. I mean, if you are trying to level up your team members, this is the best way of getting some of the experience candies. Anyway, now that we have got Mismagius, let me go ahead and catch a Drifblim as well. In my case, since I am playing Pokemon Scarlet, I can actually go ahead and find a Tera Raid den in my game itself. And I think I'll go ahead and host it online so that anyone who actually requires it can go ahead and catch one for themselves as well. Before we do that, this is the Mismagius I got. So the ability is Levitate, pretty nice, and it is of a hasty nature. Either way, I'm happy with this one. For the Drifblim, I was able to find one right here, and it's actually in 4-star. I'm not too worried about it. I'll go ahead and challenge this one. Seems like it does have a Rock Tera type. So let me actually go ahead and select a Pokemon that's appropriate. In this case, it's gonna be my Muscrada, who is at level 85. As for the moveset and ability for Drifblim, both the 4-star and 5-star Drifblims do have a chance of getting the hidden ability. And the Tera type, of course, will be random. As for the movesets, the 4-star Tera Raid Drifblim will have the moves Strength Sap, Shadow Ball, Stockpile and Payback, with the additional move being Stockpile. The 5-star Tera Raid Drifblim will have the moveset Air Cutter, Shadow Ball, Stockpile and Strength Sap. The additional moves will be Tailwind and Stockpile. Now, after seeing the moveset, it seems definitely that the Drifblim, which is for 5-star Tera Raid, will definitely be a bit tougher. Definitely would recommend being a bit more careful about its moveset. Air Cutter is definitely a move that could kind of have a crit hit chance. As far as I've seen in my own battle, I feel like Drifblim does like to use Stockpile a lot as well. So we do have to be a bit more careful about it increasing its defense and special defense. I would also recommend that one person in the 4-person team would definitely have to keep an eye on the HP, because Drifblim has the move Strength Sap and definitely will try to pull out the HP. If you do have an Esprata with the Opportunist ability, then I think that is a really good Pokemon to go ahead and use. If you are planning to use any other Pokemon, just make sure that it does not have a weakness to Flying type or the Strength Sap move. Otherwise, I think it's pretty fine. Right here, since we are going against a 4-star Tera Raid, then it was pretty easy for us to go ahead and take down this Drifblim. And there we go, it seems like we have taken it down. Once more, this event is gonna be continuing for the next 2 days and is ending at January 22nd. So you do have 2 more days left to go ahead and get this Pokemon. If you are trying to find a specific Pokemon with a specific Tera type, definitely this is a time to go ahead and find one for yourself. Alright, let me quickly go ahead and catch this Drifblim. Now this one I think will be at level 45. So it should be pretty easy to go ahead and catch it with an Ultra Ball. But of course, since this is a 4-star Tera Raid den, I think the rewards that I do get is gonna be a bit less as well. Either way, I think this is pretty cool. Once more, if you are trying to kind of get more rewards, I would definitely recommend going to the 5-star Tera Raid dens. But if you are just trying to get some ESP candies, then definitely 4-star Tera Raid dens are pretty fine as well. Here we have it. Alright. Personally, I'm also interested to see if I did get the hidden ability 1. Now, before we check it out, if you like more videos on mystery gifts, on Poké News as well as Tera Raid events, or if you are just interested in playthroughs or Nuzlocke challenges, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, here it is. This is the summary of the Drifblim I just got. And I was lucky enough to get the hidden ability Flare Boost. Pretty cool. It's a really good ability that does boost the special attack of a Pokemon if it is burned. A really good strategy if you are trying to use it in a Nuzlocke challenge. Alright, that's all I had for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to support me more, check out the links in my description. I'll see you guys in the next one.